What a story. It sounds like it must not be true. That's the first thing people thought. Oh, come on, that can't be true. 20-year-old murder case. Cold cases don't get solved.
Well, now, it all started with Carol Lewis, who was Carol Baskin at the time, and married to Don Lewis. Oh, she had something to do with it, but no one can prove it.
I really do believe that everything happens for a reason. When I first met Don, it was the middle of the night and I was wandering the streets and he pulled up and asked me to get in his car and told me he had a gun right there and I could hold it on him so that I felt safe, and so I did. I got in his car, held his gun on him, and we drove around and talked.
Oh, yep, Don was a millionaire. He was a multi-millionaire and he didn't like her spending his money. And he was afraid of her. He actually said he was afraid for his life and then was never seen again.
My name is Carol Lewis, and we actually take cats from their mother, and that way they become good pets. And as you can see, they're extremely, extremely happy. Well, Don really wanted to go to Costa Rica and live there because the laws are a bit looser there. We definitely disagreed about Costa Rica.
A local millionaire vanishes into thin air. Did he simply disappear, or did something more ominous happen to him?
Well, the last thing that he said to me was that he needed a truck because he was going to leave early, is what he said to me, to go to Costa Rica, and that was the last time I saw him. Well, Don lost his pilot's license the day after he got it, so he flew illegally every time after that. So if there was an accident over the ocean, we would never know about it. We'd never find him. Everything was fine, just as sweet as wine. Then her husband went and disappeared. Then it got a little crazy, got a little hazy, and the sheriff said there's something wrong here. The best thing he's done, it's worth saying, is Here Kitty Kitty, with a look-alike Carol walking around feeding body parts. If you haven't seen Here Kitty Kitty, he's got an extreme. You don't know what you're missing. Oh, here kitty kitty.
Well, Joe had everybody convinced that she had killed her husband, and me as a reality producer, I'm like, oh, yeah, run those cameras, you know? His own kids demanded that they DNA test the meat grinder. Sheriff's office wouldn't do it.
First it was that I put him in the meat grinder, and then I put him under the septic tank.
If we could ever get the law to dig up under that septic tank, I promise you he's under that damn thing.
There's a science to getting rich, and those who do things in a certain way, in a certain time, whether accidentally or on purpose, get rich.
I'm taking Carol on because everyone else is scared too. She has a lot of answering to do. Her day's coming.